The following program was provided by an independent producer solely responsible for its content. The opinions expressed do not necessarily represent the views of this station, its staff, board of directors, or underwriters.
Hi, this is Ken Gidge, and this is The Art of Politics. Now look, my friend, Representative Al Baldessaro, backed Trump. He has been absolutely nuts. He's caused so much trouble. That's before Trump got in as going to be the
president. Can't say it.
I can't say that. No. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's Al Baldessaro. How are you?
Ken? Been doing great.
You have been out and you've been riding around, and Trump has had you where?
I was in Delaware. I was in Connecticut. I was in Rhode Island. I went up to Pittsburgh, went up to Rome, New York. I was at Trump Towers, speaking at the different rallies on behalf of veterans issues, on behalf of Trump. It's been pretty interesting.
So, in other words, they flew you?
No.
They paid for
hotel,
lodging,
my hotel, and
whatever rides.
Yeah.
And so now he's always talking about veterans. I have a question. When Trump is always talking about veterans, is that because of you, or is that because of a lot of other people?
Well, I don't know if it's because of me, but I mean, I'm an added value to his team on veterans issues.
Is there anyone else there?
No, I'm probably the only one.
Then if you're the only one, then you've been influencing them to talk about veterans.
Yeah, I mean, I sat down with him, but I brought in, originally when he came to New Hampshire in April of last year, I sat with him, but I didn't want to meet just with me, because he wanted to meet with me, and I brought in the VFW Commander, American Legion, DAV, I brought in Marine Corps League, combat veterans, Patriot Guard. We sat at the table, and he listened. We told him the issues, and the veterans, and I've talked to them throughout the, South Carolina and many other places.
Did you talk to him or did you go there?
No, I talked to him. I talked to him on the veterans issues. I let him know if I think he says something
Or
wrong.
did you call him?
No, I face-to-face.
Face-to-face?
Face-to-face, face-to-face meetings with him, talking with him. And
so all the way through this, you have been with Trump. And so my question is, now I want to ask this question because it's absolutely necessary.
I might have to bring you in as my manager. You know what I mean? It's getting big.
Wait a minute. Excuse me, get that camera.
I could use a liberal.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you formally asking me to be your manager?
Yeah, because everything you advise me of, I just do the opposite. It'll be a win-win for me.
Okay. Can I just say to that, I think you're freaking crazy. Freaking, not crazy.
Yeah,
you're nuts. No, I'm not going to be your manager.
Okay.
Look, the fact is this. I really like you. Right? Mm-hmm. But I'm going to stay about 10 feet away from you because...
Why? I bring your ratings up.
Might get shot or struck by lightning.
I don't think so. I'm able to protect myself.
Well, not if somebody's 200 yards away.
Don't you think I bring your ratings up in the show?
Huh? Oh, yeah. You bring the ratings up.
Yeah, I help.
Okay, so I got to really find out. Now, are you saying that when he came to New Hampshire, he had no one with him that knew anything about veterans?
Not that he had nobody with him. He came in with his manager, Corey Lewandowski.
Yeah.
This was before he even said he was going to run or anything like that.
Okay.
Corey Lewandowski knew that I was longest-serving activist on the Veterans Affairs Committee.
Okay.
And said, if you want to know what's going on with the veteran community, you need to go through Al Baldessaro. So that's how the meeting got set up at a hotel. He flew in. I met him at a hotel in the conference room. And we talked, and first thing out of his mouth was he says to me about politicians are being crooked. Now I'm sitting there steaming, thinking in my brain, I came here for veterans. I didn't come here to listen to politicians.
Yeah.
But anyways, I stopped him. I said, first of all, I'm an elected official. If I was a politician, I'd have to kiss your ass. I said, I'm here for veterans. And we hit it off.
Did you really say that?
Yeah, and we hit it off ever since.
Congratulations. Did you really say that?
I said that. And so we hit it off, and, you know.
So you straightened him right out, then?
Right off the bat, because there's nothing I was looking for. I just knew Trump's history of taking care of veterans, donating money to veterans organizations, you know, way before he even ran. So I already knew what he's done. I knew he wasn't all talk.
But you were upset that he, politicians...
Not that I was upset. I just didn't, I wanted to make it clear that I was not a politician, because if I was a politician, I'd have to kiss his butt, and I wasn't about to do that.
Congratulations. Okay, so I would have to say then that, and let me consider being your manager, because you're going to need one, take my word for it.
I was only lying, believe me.
Yeah.
You know, you're my manager. Okay, but
we had worked that out before you came here.
Yeah.
I was never going to, he doesn't need a manager. He needs a straitjacket, really. That's
Yeah.
my opinion.
He's just jealous.
Yeah. Actually, I'm not.
Yeah,
I feel
he's
sorry
jealous.
for you.
He's jealous because he has, you know, he sees me on CNN and C-SPAN and everywhere else. So, you know.
Oh, you mean, it's like I said to Bill O'Brien. I says, Bill, why don't you come in and sit down and talk? He says, excuse me. He goes like this. He says, I get paid for my speaking. And then he turned to Bert. He said, he's my manager. Bert goes, $2,000.
Yeah.
So, okay, but I really have got to know this, because this is really important. And I think the people of New Hampshire should know, and the people of that. So you really said that to Trump.
Mm-hmm.
You were really basically, did he bring anyone with him on veterans who knew anything about veterans?
No, it was him. He came along. He came with Corey Lewandowski. He came with his couple other people, his security, you know, people that come along with him and everything. There was a few other people in the room.
Is there any, and he's taken you almost every place?
I've gone almost. I flew in to different places. Yeah, I've been to Texas, South Carolina, Florida. I was in Delaware, like I said, Pennsylvania, New York, Connecticut, Rhode Island. And I speak before he comes on at the rallies. A lot of my speeches have been posted, you know, on the Internet. So, and I talk to the veteran community and rile them on the reason why. Now, the reason why I can speak, because his veterans plan, I got together the VFW study, which is a great study on veterans issues, and I got the Concerned Veterans America book on veterans issues on the study they did. So I gave it to his people in New York, and I gave them some other information. They put it together in his veterans rollout. You can go see that on www.donaldjtrump.com.
Do they give you stuff that they would like you to say?
Well, no, not at all. But let me tell you what happened. I gave this information. They put it all together, what I gave them. Before he rolled out his veterans plan, they sent it back to me. I contacted Dan Tamburello, who's another Marine Corps. He's a Marine Corps major in the reserves. He's a state rep. We sat at my table in my kitchen. We went back through it again. We talked about women clinics. We talked about, you know, OBGYN, medical card, and homeless and education. So we tweaked it a little bit more. We sent it back to them. A week later, they rolled it out. It was on his website.
Really?
So that's not Donald Trump just saying, oh, I know everything. That's Donald Trump utilizing the talents.
Learning.
Yeah, and he's utilizing the talents around him because he understands. You know, he didn't become famous or where he is today because of just him.
Well, no.
He knows how to utilize people around him.
Look, excuse me, he's been acting like a buffoon.
No, that's your opinion.
So
that's your opinion.
No, that's...
How about Hillary? Hillary's acting like an idiot.
No, wait
she yells every time she speaks.
I'll tell you what.
I'm ready for you.
He has been acting
Tell me how.
Like a buffoon.
Tell me how. Tell me. Give me an example.
Get him. Get him out of here. Give him a punch for me.
Yeah, but the guy was swinging at people. He was in the room.
Excuse me.
I was there
Take
at
him
these
outside
functions.
And give him a
Hey,
punch.
I was at these functions. The guy's swinging at people. I was at another function in Massachusetts. The guy was swinging, kicking people. Come to find out, that guy was arrested a while ago, did time in jail for trying to blow up a building.
Oh, yeah, okay.
No, I'm serious.
All right, okay.
Do a search in Lowell, Mass.
Excuse me.
Or Worcester.
Do you think a person who's going to be the president of the United States should look out, all right, and say, give him a punch, hit him, I'll pay for it?
You know what that tells me right there? That tells me that man is no different than I or you are. That tells me that man there believes in people who have the right to protect themselves. Okay? And that's what that was about. That guy that was being punched.
For me?
Because, no, he didn't say, give me a punch for me. He didn't say that.
Punch him.
You're expanded.
Give him a punch.
Punch him back. He wanted him to punch him back. The guy was being hit.
All right.
He was being swung at. You would have never said that to anybody? Hit him back?
If I was standing...
Oh, wait, I forgot. You're a Democrat.
No, excuse me.
Oh, you guys don't believe in guns
no.
and protecting yourself. I'm sorry.
Excuse me.
Yeah, you're a Democrat.
If I was talking to in such a group where I had an enormous amount of influence, the last thing I would say is do violence against somebody, even if they were doing violence.
I disagree. I'm sorry. That
you
guy.
Could say,
I'm sorry.
Over there.
See, that's the difference between me and you.
No.
I co-sponsored Stand Your Ground, where you have the right to protect yourself wherever you have the right to be. If somebody's swinging on that guy, I'd be the first one to tell him to swing back.
Al.
Or I'd be in there breaking it up. Or hitting him myself.
Al.
I'd be punching him myself.
Al, stop. Relax.
No, I'm not. Yeah. You got my blood pressure going on your liberal ways.
No, Al.
Let's sit around the campfire.
No, Al.
Kumbaya, my
No. He's not a buffoon?
No, he's not.
All right, okay.
He's an honorable guy.
Wait a minute. He said the day of the Cruz camp, for the last Indiana, I believe, he said that Cruz's father was with who?
Was with the guy that shot President Kennedy. That there's pictures. It's in file. It's in the FBI files.
And he was with Oswald.
Oswald. There's pictures in the FBI files.
That
you want me to pull that up?
Father.
There's pictures by name. No, that's your opinion.
Excuse me.
That's your opinion. Let me put it this way.
Excuse me. Cruz is a very common name.
What makes you the duty expert that it wasn't? What makes you the duty expert?
Where did he get the information?
He got the information from the inquiry. Now, let me run something by you now. It's also out in an FBI thing that's out, that was released. Now, I can't remember the name of it, but I'll find it. I want you to keep one thing in mind. If that stuff about, like, the Cruz, affairs about his father is not true, why isn't Cruz, who a lawyer, filing suit, defamation of character? How come?
Well,
how come?
Well, first, it's an election.
How come?
That's number one.
No, that's BS.
All right, hold on.
That's BS.
And second of all, for somebody to make a comment like that and not have it verified, the person is a buffoon.
You know, whatchamacallit, Bernie Sanders didn't think twice about taking the Democrat National Committee to court, filing the
You want to know?
Then he dropped it.
You want to know what I feel about Bernie Sanders?
What do you feel about Bernie?
Bernie Sanders was a socialist up till he switched to be a Democrat, which is recently.
He's an independent.
He's 74.
He's not even a registered Democrat. He's an independent.
No, you have to be a Democrat.
He's a registered independent. It says right on there.
No, he got to be a Democrat to run a
So you're telling me he switched what?
No, he switched
when did he switch?
Was a socialist to.
No, he was not. He was a Democrat. He's a proclaimed.
Okay.
He says he's a socialist. He was never registered as any socialist.
Excuse me. Are you listening to TV other than Trump?
No. I read a lot.
He just registered as a Democrat.
I read a lot.
He just registered as a Democrat. He hasn't been a Democrat for 6 months. All right, anyway.
Okay.
So when I just criticized calling a man a buffoon.
Right. And you're wrong.
Now, I want to call Bernie Sanders a buffoon. Okay?
Why?
Why?
I think Bernie Sanders is a freedom of speech guy. Even though I disagree with his politics, I respect the man for telling it like it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've had Republicans tell me they were going to vote for Bernie Sanders, knowing that Hillary Clinton would win, but they just wanted to keep it going, and they just wanted to make Hillary look really bad. Because every time Bernie Sanders says something wrong, Trump is going to pick it up.
No. Let me put it, we will. We'll use it,
okay.
yeah.
So, let me talk about Bernie Sanders a minute.
Okay.
All right. 74 years old, just became a Democrat, all right? Said some good things. He's the 1960s. If you want to, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to know how the 1960s were and you weren't there, this is how it was. This is everything they did. He did speeches in the 1960s. He did all of this. This is nothing new. It's not new to me because I was there. I saw how it went. And when he started out, I said, this is 1960s. But he says something, how are you going to do it? Trump says something, how is he going to do it? Build a wall, and they will pay for it. You know how much, he's going to be the great, if he ever became president, he would be the president who did the least of what he said he was going to do.
You know something?
Do you have to, excuse me, do you have to take a call?
No, it was buzzing. It was telling me I had to be at this show with you and waste my time. Yeah.
Yes, but then you'd be 5 minutes late.
Yeah, that's right.
That's how you can't tell time.
Hey, but anyways, no.
So I took a shot at my own man.
Okay. No, you didn't because you're a Hillary supporter. That's the only reason why.
Excuse me.
You're a Hillary supporter. That's the only reason why you went after.
I'm a Democrat, and I think a lot of things that Bernie Sanders said is very important and very good. Having said that, wait a minute, let me hold it.
I'm ready for you now.
Why do you? I go halfway. You do this all the time to me.
What's that?
And you get away
What
with
am I
it.
doing? What am I doing to you?
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, if he has any talent at all out there, it's because of us here, because we make sure that we keep him good and energy. And I'll take credit for Bill O'Brien, too, that this show has made him mean and clean. I don't know. Mean and lean. All right, okay.
I made you, I toughened you up.
Bernie
You got to admit
Sanders, in my opinion, is not going to win.
I know he's not.
Bernie Sanders, at this particular point, every single thing he says about Hillary Clinton, it's going to be echo-chambered from Donald Trump. Bernie Sanders should do one more. They ought to get together, make a deal of what's going to take place, and he ought to drop out.
You know what's a shame is Bernie Sanders is a socialist. Okay, I agree with you there. He is a socialist. He's won 18 or 19 states. He's won. He's beaten Hillary in 19 states. What does that tell you?
No, he hasn't.
A socialist. Yeah, he has.
No, he hasn't.
Yes, he has.
Not 19 states.
Bring up your phone and look it up.
Not 19 states.
Now, you just won the 19th.
No.
He just won you.
No, it wasn't 19.
Now, out of those 19, those are also those territories that are involved. I shouldn't say 19 states.
All right, okay.
There's a few of them are territories.
I got a question. Why Puerto Rico, right, is a territory.
Yeah.
They have voted like 5 or 6 times to become the 51st state.
They vote against it.
And they keep voting. Why are we bailing them out?
We're not. I hope we don't.
When the fact is that why don't they become part of the United States?
You heard I agree with you 100% there. Donald Trump already told them. He made it clear. He said that Puerto Rico should go through bankruptcy and not take any handouts from the federal government. No state should be taking that. They should go into bankruptcy.
If we can add one more state, which means one more parcel of land around which is important strategically, etc., why don't they take another vote and ask them now if they want to join the country?
Right. They should, because we're paying them. So they're paying into Social Security. We're paying them. We're paying into other stuff there, Medicare and Medicaid and all this other stuff there. They should become a part of our country. Otherwise, I don't know why we're doing all that.
Okay. Now, so you, in a sense, have really helped Donald Trump regarding the veterans.
I hope I think I've made a difference there.
Well, if they're running what you guys wrote on their website, obviously, and you've been going around, is there any other veterans who've been doing this?
No, I'm the only one that's been going around speaking at the rallies, the only veteran. Now, Dan Tamburello, a great guy, and he's my co-chair. He was actually on board before I got. They were trying to get me from day one, but I didn't want to sign up with anybody because I'm a family man and I wanted my summer off. So I knew after the summer I was going to endorse. Once I endorsed, I knew my time was going to be focused to them.
Yeah.
So I spent the summer with my family, then I endorsed. And just like I thought, I ended up traveling all around the country. Now, I'm the only one. Now, of course, Representative Joshua Whitehouse has been traveling around the country. He's not a vet, but Representative Fred Doucette is a Navy corpsman, but he's the state co-chair with Steve Stefanik. He's been out in some of the local, like Connecticut and Rhode Island rallies in Massachusetts. Yeah. He's driven out there, whereas I've flown out. I've met a.
Okay. The point I'm trying to make is, if Donald Trump became president, and you have been there, and in fact, sitting at your table, as you said, had gone over issues, probably made it easier to explain. They put it on their website. They fly you all over the place. Would you say that you believe that they may offer you something?
It's possible. It's possible.
What do you think they would offer you?
It could be something in the Veterans Affairs. It could be a Veterans Advisor. I don't know. I'm not looking for a job. I'm America first. That's what I'm looking for. My wife says the same thing just like you. Well, what if you have to go to Washington? And I tell my wife the same thing. I'm not looking for a job. I'm looking for the best interests of my country. I'm looking for the best interests of building the military. But I'm serious. Hey, I want to read something to you here.
Hold on a second.
I want to read something to you.
Don't give us. Listen, if they offer you a job, you're going. And guess what? If you have done everything you said you have done, and you have been good at it, and they liked you, and they've flown you around, then you ought to have some sort of a position in the government. And if they don't give you anything, what would you do?
Nothing. I'd still support them. I'm not, because I made it clear I'm not looking for anything. I want to read something to you real quick here.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I just went to Snoop's, okay, on the Castro and the Rafael Cruz, okay? Based on the presence of the elder Cruz, an anti-Castro activist in Dallas and New Orleans before November 22nd, 1963, assassination of President John F. Kennedy, there is a strong reason to believe that Cruz was associated with Central Intelligence Agency anti-Castro operations. This is on Snoop's. I just want to clear that for you. I wanted to make sure. Donald Trump would not say something if he didn't have his research.
So in other words, what Donald Trump didn't say is that what his father was doing, if he was there, which he wasn't, but if he was helping the government.
Right.
The United States of America.
The Central Intelligence Agency had their eye on him. They were watching him. That's where the pictures came from.
Read what you just said.
I just said, based on the presence of the elder Cruz, and he was an anti-Castro activist in Dallas and New Orleans before the November 22nd, 1963 assassination of President John F. Kennedy, there is a strong reason to believe that Cruz was associated with the Central Intelligence Agency and anti-Castro operations.
Well, hold on a second. What this is saying, that if this was Ted Cruz's father, he was working with the government to help and look for people who were pro-Castro. He wasn't pro-Castro.
He was friends.
He was friends. You don't understand. You read it. I'll explain it to you.
No, you don't have to explain to me. If I had time to read the whole thing there, it goes into more.
What it simply says, what you just wrote, what it simply says that he may have worked for the government, helping the government.
No.
Okay, if that's true, and that's what you've read, and this is what you believe, right, then why doesn't your man turn around and say, look, let me explain it to you. Let's just say it was right. The Inquirer was right and Cruz was there. He was working for our government, to help our government. Instead, you made it sound like he was in the plot to assassinate the president.
Okay, wait a minute. Other than the far-fetched ones that the author is raising, nonetheless concludes there is a strong reason to believe that Rafael Cruz Sr. was somehow involved with the CIA's anti-Castro operations, which, even if true, is not the same thing as being linked to the JFK assassinations, unless the CIA had a hand in killing President Kennedy.
Oh, God.
But this is on Snoop's.
Why doesn't your person come out and say, I didn't mean that he was there to assassinate the president? What I'm saying is he was working for the government if he was there.
But what I'm saying is, Donald Trump brought up an article about him, which is the fact he was dealing with the CIA and other stuff. His involvement, there's pictures of him with Oswald.
He did not have it. He did not have and mention this information.
He didn't need
Shame on him.
That's BS. That's a bunch of BS. Just like
Hillary
Clinton, right?
There is no
Just like Hillary Clinton.
There is no picture with
Yeah.
Cruz.
Look at right here.
What?
This is from the CIA page
Okay,
right here.
where is Cruz?
Here's the picture right here.
Cruz?
Right over
All right,
here.
ladies and gentlemen, we're going to show this. I'm going to
Right here.
Okay, let's see. Hold on.
No, I'll hold it.
No.
Can they zoom in on this
Can
picture?
You, no, they can't zoom in. Can you zoom out? Okay.
Right here.
Push to Cruz.
This is the FBI CIA picture that's out there.
Where's Cruz?
Right here.
Show. All right, look, give it to me.
No, I'm not giving you my computer because if...
All right, okay. Can you got it?
Okay? Go to Snoops.
Hold it up so we can look at it.
Go to Snoops and check it out yourself.
Are you telling me
It
you
says
think
right
that
here.
that's Cruz?
Yeah, I know it is. It says here right here. Underneath the picture here somewhere. Yeah, the picture. Wait a minute.
Come on.
Let me go back. Wait a minute. I have to
No,
go
no,
back.
no. Let me take a
No.
look at the picture first.
No, you're not going to. You screw up my
You mind
computer.
if I look
No.
at the picture?
Open up your own phone. Go to Snoops.
No. Show me the picture. You're telling
Do
me.
not pick up my computer
I'm
and break
not
my
gonna touch it.
computer.
All I want to do is take a look.
He's right there.
That's Cruz?
Yes.
And that's Lee Javier
Yes.
Oswald. Okay. Now, you can hold this up. Wait, I'm going to hold this up a little. I'm going to bring his picture way up. Can you get a picture of that?
Why are we wasting our time on
the
this when people can go to
engineer. I
Snoops?
want the engineer. Can you
Why
see
when
it?
we can go to Snoops?
All right, hold on a second. Can you see it? Right there. Here it is. All right. Right there. All right, there you go.
Okay.
Now, show me the name Cruz.
Show you the name Cruz. I keep talking.
So here he is. If Mr. Cruz
Wait, I gotta
was there, he was helping our government because he was anti-Castro. Lee Harvey Oswald was for Castro. So if that's truly Ted Cruz's father, then he should get a medal,
1959
and he should
Cruz married
not,
Julia
under
Ian.
any circumstances, be criticized by Trump. And if Trump was any type of a man, had absolutely any type of scruples, he would apologize to him. You agree?
What's that? No.
No, you
Not at
shouldn't
all.
agree.
No.
All right.
Not at all. Because what he did was he brought up what was written on him, and if it's not true, then I think
I
think that Cruz should take him to court. He's
all
a
right,
lawyer.
Okay, first of all, I'm not sure that's that picture. We'll verify if
It
it was
is.
Cruz. Having said that, let me just say one more, and last time.
Okay.
If what it says, what you have read, and that is Cruz's father's picture, it is stated that he was working for the government against people like Lee Harvey Oswald. He made it sound as if he was involved with JFK's assassination. Not true, a lie, and I'm not sure if that's even his
Okay.
picture.
Well, we'll agree to disagree.
All right.
But anyways, to get back to where we're going at now, let's talk about buffoons now. Let's talk about crooked Hillary. Okay?
Yeah, well,
let's talk about crooked Hillary.
No, take an issue. Let's do that.
I am.
Let's don't go
I'm gonna-
15
yeah,
things.
I will. Let's take an issue.
You know what you like?
Let's take an
you know
issue.
What your tongue is like? Your tongue
Benghazi.
is like you skim it across the water.
Let's talk Benghazi. Okay, where
All right.
was she at 2:00 when the phone went off there when they were
She
looking
was
for help?
at her house and she was awake all the time,
No.
and she was undersecured. They had Skype, private Skype, and she was on it all night long.
Pull it up on your
She
phone
did
and
not
show me
sleep.
where it says that.
She did not
Show
sleep.
me where it says that.
Show me
You're
where it isn't.
No, here we go
Show me
again.
where
See,
it isn't.
see, you're allowed to throw out BS.
You-
I bring facts up to you. I bring up stuff on the internet to you, and
You haven't heard it?
No, I haven't
You
heard
haven't
it.
heard that?
No, I haven't heard it. It's a bunch of BS.
All right, excuse me. If I just
It's a bunch
said
of
that
BS.
to you, I heard it. Do you believe that I heard it?
No, I don't, because I know you have a history
calling
of
me a
this.
liar?
Yes, I am.
I would
I've done
never
that
lie.
before. Yes, you will.
No.
Yes, you would. Why
I
are you
will.
laughing?
I will.
Why are you laughing? Look at him. Look at this face. He'd never lie.
No,
Every other word that comes out.
Fib is the difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a difference.
You know, one thing Ronald Reagan said there was trust but verify.
Yeah.
I'm a true believer in
Yes, I
verifying.
know. And as he tore the government apart, yeah, let me
Okay,
tell you,
now,
he's
okay,
not
Benghazi.
he's not one of the greats.
Benghazi, the first ambassador to watch. Libya, she pushed and pushed to kill
Okay,
Gaddafi, and she disabled.
Whoa. Are we over Benghazi?
Well, because you have nothing to say about
right,
it.
good. Now let's go
what
to-
do you have to
let's
say
go to
about
Libya.
What do you have to say
Nothing.
about
Let's go
Benghazi?
to Libya.
Okay, Libya. She pushed and pushed to kill Gaddafi. Gaddafi at least was killing terrorists in the country. Now that whole region is unstable. They're out of control.
Why is
ISIS is
why
grown
is the whole region unstable?
because of the Obama and Hillary Clinton, their national
Excuse me.
security
The
policies.
whole country is
The region, the whole region,
unstable
the whole region.
is because of
Libya,
Iraq.
Syria. No, it's not.
It's
That's
because
BS.
of Iraq.
That is BS.
It's because of Iraq.
That's BS.
No, it's not BS.
You know,
Iraq happens to be the worst
liberals,
thing that has ever happened in the history of this country
you know,
when it comes to wars.
we won. We had Iraq
You
secured.
won?
We had Iraq
Excuse
secured.
me, we
Obama
won?
pulled everyone out.
Excuse me. Wasn't Colin Powell said something that was very interesting in a pottery shop? If you go in there and break something, you own it. We didn't own up to Iraq. We didn't do what we were supposed to do.
You know something?
You didn't even fight a good war.
You know, that's a bunch of BS. No,
All right.
I'm not going to accept that we didn't fight a good war. That's BS. We beat them in 3 days. And then we had to go in and take out the little stuff throughout the country.
Okay. All
Okay?
right.
Now, Hillary Clinton dropped the ball.
Excuse me.
She's a piss poor.
Excuse me.
Okay?
Excuse me. Iraq.
Secretary of
Excuse
State.
me. Iraq, we did it in what?
We did it probably in 3 days.
And we're there for
We're there for Jesus since
10 years?
10 years.
12
we shouldn't have
years?
been there. I don't believe we should be nation building.
Question. How did we win in 3 days and we're still there 10 years later?
Because of we had to
Because
go
of
with the
Obama?
different tribes, with everything else. No, not because of Obama. Because what happened is we had to go. We pushed the Taliban. I mean, not the Taliban. That was Afghanistan. We took over the country. We fought. We still had tribes and Taliban in certain areas. Okay, and that were there in Iraq. And the terrorists that are over there.
Do you know why they study this in military schools in the West Points and all the places?
Never served, but tell me why.
No, I'm going to tell you why.
Watch this on CNN.
There is a book called The Art of War.
I've read it by Sun Tzu, yes,
Okay?
a couple times.
All right. In The Art of War, it says, now this is Desert Storm 1, where you were at.
You talk about fighting wars.
Let me stop you. Colin Powell kept building up, building up, and building up, and building up. That's the art of war. You keep building. You keep scaring them. You keep building. All of a sudden, they realize they can't win. Now, the question I have to ask...
I was there.
Excuse me. The question I have to ask you, how long did it take us to beat them?
How long? A few days.
24 hours?
Yeah. I know I was there with the part of Desert Storm.
How many people were killed?
Now, as far as
how many people were killed?
Thousands, I don't know.
No. Our people.
Our people. I don't know.
10?
Up to 4,000, 5,000, 6,000. I don't know.
No, it wasn't even 100.
I don't even know.
Okay, so that's
you talking
what
about the Iraqi-Afghan conflict.
That is what I'm
Which
talking.
Which one you talking? Iraq.
The first.
The first one, Desert Storm.
The Desert Storm.
Okay. Well, we were building up. We were bombing the hell out of them. We were carpet bombing them. Well, we were building.
No, we weren't.
I don't know. That's right. What do I know? I was only building airfields. What do I know? I was only handling, the airfields with bombs and fuel. What do I know? You're right. You know it all.
Thank
no, we
you.
weren't. I was there.
Can you
we were bombing them.
Listen to me?
We were bombing
them. Can you
them.
please listen to me?
Don't you understand?
Can you please listen to me?
No, I'm telling you,
for a
listen to
second?
me.
Can you listen to me?
Do you believe me?
No.
You don't believe me
I
that
don't.
we were bombing them?
No.
Then you're wrong.
All right, I'm wrong.
Then you're a complete
All right.
idiot. All right, what do you think of that?
I'm a complete idiot.
You are, because I was there. I served in Desert Shield.
Look, you can serve. You did not start the war. You did not manage the war. You had nothing to do with the logistics of the war. You were there.
Signing names
you
on
were
the
a
bomb.
soldier.
No,
you
I was
were
a
not
Marine.
running
No,
the
I was a
war.
Marine. But I was there watching.
You were a Marine. You were
I was
a soldier.
there watching the aircraft loading bombs, going over and bombing them.
All right.
What don't you understand? You throw out the most
I
stupidest
got a call
thing.
from Lawrence, Mass. I don't know why. I'm not taking
throw
it.
out the most stupidest false BS.
So, can we get back to the out of
To Hillary. Get back to Hillary.
No, excuse me. We were just.
We're not done with Hillary.
Excuse me. Let's finish.
buffoon Hillary.
Excuse me. Let's.
Crooked Hillary.
We'll get back to her.
All right.
So, what Colin Powell did was.
You already lied about what Colin Powell did. No, he didn't.
Excuse me. He built up. Mm-hmm. When the war started, it was over in 24 hours.
Well, we were building up. What were we doing? What were we doing while we were building up? Why did we build the airfields up and lay matting down for our aircraft and for bomb sites, for fuel sites? Brother, we were bombing them.
Okay. When the war started,
they were giving up because we bombed the hell out of them. What don't you understand?
Oh, God.
They were giving up because we bombed them.
You have to listen, because this is really important.
All right, tell me, I'm listening.
You really listen.
Tell me, I'm listening.
Because
this military mind.
This is what he did in the art of war.
Okay.
The art of war says you can scare your enemy. It's far better to build up and spend that money than to spend your life of soldiers. That's what he did. He was smart.
Okay.
When they went into Iraq, they asked him, how many soldiers do you need? His comment was 450,000.
Right.
That was his comment. How long will it take you to get 450,000? Approximately 6 months. No. We're going in there with 135,000.
Where are you getting these numbers? Where are you getting this stuff? What are you having nightmares? Where are you coming up with this information?
They kept bragging that they won with 135,000 people.
They
won a war.
You know,
Soldiers.
No, you had Marines, you had other countries in there. We had India, we had other, companies in between us here. You had the Army on the left flank. You had the Marines that went straight on. You had the Marine Corps MU, Marine Amphibious Unit, that did a fake insursion on the water.
You're not getting it. I'm not talking about going in and fighting the war. I'm talking of the art of war. You build up just like he did,
yes.
just like he did for
Keep the
Desert
enemy-
Storm.
Keep the enemy
1.
confused,
And
fog of war.
He wanted 450,000.
Okay, right.
The president wanted to move quickly, and they went in with 135,000.
Okay. Now tell me, why didn't the war start earlier?
Can
Tell me why the war didn't start earlier.
Can I tell you one other thing?
Yeah.
In the art of war, it says this. When you go in, you take the armies, okay, of your enemies, who are the armies. And what you always find, especially with a dictatorship, 85, 90% of the people hate the dictator that you just killed,
Right.
have been good soldiers, wish to say good
Well,
soldiers.
there I agree. We should have taken the
So,
soldiers.
this is in the art of war.
Right.
Because these people have worked for pensions. These people have done what they were supposed to do. They did everything. All they wanted, quite simply, was you could have gone in. They could have, all they had to do was keep the main people, know the people. Believe me, let me tell you something. If you're a person and you know there's an awful lieutenant over here, and all of a sudden somebody says, is there a bad lieutenant? Are you going to go, yeah, he's bad, he hurts people? Okay, so they didn't do that. So where did all these soldiers go? They got rid of the army, disbanded.
I wish they didn't. I agree with you.
Yeah. That's
I agree
the
there.
art of war.
Well, no, there's more to meet.
Now the question, no wait.
The art of war deals also with the fog of war,
it-
with keeping the enemy confused.
Excuse
You know what I mean? And without firing one
Excuse me,
round, we fired many rounds.
I just told you that.
You said without firing rounds.
Excuse me. I just told you
No.
he wanted 450,000 people.
And we had that.
No, you didn't.
Okay.
All right.
All right, we did. All right, you're right.
All right, just one
right.
one other thing. I am right.
Yeah. Okay, you're right. You're
I am
wrong.
right.
You're wrong.
So you admit
You're wrong.
there
I'll
should have been
admit
more
that.
people.
No, I admit that we had the right amount. We kicked their butt out
You
of there in 3 days.
admitted that
What
they
I'm-
should have
no,
kept the military.
What I'm trying to tell you is,
No.
I agree
All right,
they
okay.
should have.
Then stop.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, then let's go like this. Hold on a second. You agree to
I
that.
don't know why I waste my time talking to you about military tactics and other stuff, because you have no clue. You throw out more BS, and I have to focus on what you're saying.
Question,
because it's wrong.
I'll ask
right
you
now.
one more question.
Okay.
If they would have kept the structure of the military, those people who hated their boss, call him,
Okay.
and could have run and had
You know
the
what?
government organized,
You know-
would we be there now?
Well, no,
We would not
probably
be
not.
there.
But you want to know something?
That's the art of
I
war.
see exactly what. No, the art of war. That's a bunch of BS. There's more in the book of art of war. Okay, you need to read the whole book instead of one excerpt or one page or one paragraph. Okay, on art of war.
Do you know?
Now,
do you know
what
how the
we
Viet
did?
Cong won?
Hey,
How
what,
could you know how the Viet Cong won?
I don't even want to get into this here. Okay.
Viet Cong won.
I don't even want
They
to
went-
get.
they
you know
used the
something?
art of war.
The politics
The book,
beat
The
us.
Art of War.
No, they did. The politics beat us. Our politicians beat us. Okay, the liberal mentality.
Right.
You know, we're trained in the military, in the Marine Corps, to break things. We're trained to go in with no rules of engagement to win wars. When you got politics involved, and this is where I agree with Donald Trump, he says, if I have to send you in, then I'm sending you in. You Marines, you break things. You're going in to win a war and get out. And I agree with him. Now, during
That
Desert Shield,
sounds really good, and that's a nice sound bite.
No, but that's the
not
truth.
really how it works.
no, it is. Oh,
No,
you,
no.
please, you know it all. Okay, what do I know? I only served 22 years in the Marine Corps. What do I know? Were you in the Boy Scouts? Were you in the Girl Scouts? What were you in? Huh? We bombed the hell out of Iraqis, okay? For days in, 24 hours a day, we carpet bombed them.
Did we do a good job?
We did an awesome job on it.
Did we do a real good job?
Because when we went in, when the Marines went in, they were giving up. We
Iraqis.
mentally torched them.
Yeah,
Tortured them.
We did a good job.
We mentally tortured
Right.
them, and they gave up.
And they gave up.
Yeah. That's why we lost.
How long ago was this?
We lost more during the.
How long ago was
the
it?
Beef up. How long ago? Why
10
you
years?
Yeah, over 10
We're
years.
still there. We didn't
Over-
win.
No, I understand we're still there.
Okay, we didn't
because,
win.
Well, we're not now. Obama
Okay.
screwed it up. You're right, we did.
I
win.
have a great idea.
Obama screwed it up.
I have a great idea. You know what it is? We have 18 minutes left.
And you kept me tied up on this here when we're legislators should be talking about our country. That's what you did. I start talking about Hillary,
Wait.
and you change the subject so we don't have to talk about...
Legislators talking about our country. We should be talking about our state.
No, we should be. But see, when I start talking Hillary, you brought us off. I know how you are. You brought us off in another direction because you don't want the truth about crooked
Would
Hillary.
you like to hear about Hillary?
Okay?
Tell me about her.
I started trying to tell you. These emails, okay, they just brought in her aide there to question her. They brought in a guy from another country. Apparently they got something there. I don't know what's going on with that there. Who's went into her computer and went into somebody else's computer. Okay, they brought this guy in. He's under
All right,
arrest.
So
something's going on that we don't know about.
So what you're saying is
You're
positive she did something wrong.
I know she did something wrong.
But we don't have the evidence as of yet.
No.
Do you have the evidence?
What I see and what I read on classified material, listen to the reports.
Classified?
Classified material, yes.
If it's classified, how'd you get it?
You know, what do you mean, how'd I get it?
Well, you said classified.
Because FBI reports and other stuff that are going out and they're leaking out to the reporters. Okay?
You know what I'd like to do
What would
for
you like
the
to
last
do?
16 minutes?
What would you like?
I would like to talk about, instead of all of this, and I said everything I want to. I
haven't said
really.
anything. See, when we talk about Hillary, you always try to change the subject.
No. I think this is important. You see, Al, I don't agree with your politics.
And I don't agree with yours.
But you're the only Republican who's ever invited me over for a cookout.
Yeah.
But the problem was,
I invited you and your wife out
a
for
week
dinner.
later, he said, "Why didn't you come over?" And I said, "You didn't tell me when it was."
Yeah, he's lying.
So,
He's lying. I've invited him and his wife.
How is your
over.
wife? Yeah,
she's doing great.
I
bride.
gotta tell you something.
My bride is doing
His
great.
wife has a smile from ear to ear.
I married an
regarding
angel.
him. Yeah, well, that's for sure.
I married. Well, your wife is a
Yeah.
sweetheart
Oh,
too.
she's a darling.
Yeah.
Let me
She's
tell you.
the best part of you
Yeah.
is
Well,
your wife.
Yeah. All right. No, I want to talk about you. I want to talk about you. Congratulations.
No,
You know,
thank you.
a lot of people don't like Trump and think he's a buffoon. Okay,
No.
he's done some stupid things.
How's there a lot of people when you won New Hampshire overwhelmingly? Tell me where you are. Oh, there's a lot of people. What, the liberals? What, Democrats?
Liberals don't count?
No, they don't.
Democrats don't
No,
count?
because they're all blocking their eyes and their ears about Hillary criminal. She's a crooked. She should be in jail. You don't care.
You don't.
You all don't care.
You don't think 4
You all don't
years as
care.
a Secretary of State makes a
No,
difference?
because she's got veterans' blood on her hands.
Oh.
She's got my fellow veterans' blood in ambassador.
Can we talk about something nice?
I'm discussing with her.
I know that.
Where did we see the veterans that are going to go after her? They're going to, like they did John Kerry, they're going to swift boat her. Democrats and Republicans are coming together all around the country raising money.
Just like they did, just like the one of the worst times in the history of people being lying bees was when George W. Bush sent his people after McCain and called him a coward after being in jail for 4 years that's awful. What
Can
do
the
you got
camera
there?
see that picture? There's my wife, with the next president right there. That's my beautiful bride.
Let's see. What the hell does she see in you? I swear to God.
I'm a good-looking paisan.
Yeah, okay. All right. So you've gone through all the campaign. You've heard everything there is. You're a Donald Trump supporter. Okay, we got it. We absolutely want to hold yours up because you're running again. Hey?
There we go,
Do you
right
think I
there.
should run again?
No. No, because you keep taxing Nashua and everyone else.
Yeah, right.
But then again, I wouldn't have anyone to do the show with, so,
Someone would beat
Although
the
if
hell
I'm going
out of
to
you.
Washington, then I won't be able to do it anymore.
I always make you better.
Are you going to miss me if I go to Washington?
Well, I'm going to Washington.
Yeah.
We're going to Skype the shows.
Yeah.
You know, you're going to have the Capitol behind
We
you,
could
and
do
we're going to
that.
have the Skype machine on, and we're going to do that. Now, have you talked to Donald Trump since he won, or since?
No.
No.
Not since he won. I've actually sent him a message, but no, I haven't personally talked to him. But I'll tell you the good news here, if you may give me a
Go
chance.
ahead.
The New Hampshire GOP met this morning, and we voted in our delegates. We are fortunate because 8 out of the 10, I believe, are Trump delegates that are in different committees, like the Platform Committee, Representative Steve Stefanik, our National
Stefanik
Committeewoman.
is not a Trump supporter.
There he is.
He was a Cruz supporter.
No, he was never a Cruz supporter. Stefanik was the first. He was
One
the
of his
co-chair.
best friends was Bill O'Brien.
Yeah, Bill O'Brien went with Cruz.
So
Steve
Stefanik went to.
And I'm one of his
Do
best
you
friends.
know he's treated me awful?
Who, Stefanik?
Yeah.
Everyone treats you awful. That's why I protect you.
No.
That's why I tell him leave alone.
No, he really
But
has. He
anyways,
has not been nice to me.
my wife and I are on the Credential Committee.
Does that mean you will be there?
We'll be there at the convention.
Will
We're
you be on the
delegates.
floor?
We'll be on the floor at the convention. We're delegates.
Is she gonna love that?
Yeah. So instead of going there for a week, we'll be there for like a week and a half.
If I was you, I'd book a hotel now.
Oh, we already have so many rooms already booked for the New Hampshire delegation.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
it's already set up. They're already
Hope right
waiting
at
there.
where it's going to be. I hope it's right there.
Yeah, well, they said it's about 15 minutes or whatever from the hotel where the convention center is. So it's not
So
bad.
how are you going to get to it?
They're going to have buses, everything, pick us up, bring us back and forth.
Oh, okay. So
Because the New Hampshire delegation is 23 of us,
yeah, okay.
that are delegates. We actually voted in Corey Lewandowski to be our delegation chair
Why?
because he's from New Hampshire. He's the campaign manager that beat all 16 other candidates, and we felt
Campaign
that
manager
Corey
for
should
who?
lead for Donald Trump. Corey Lewandowski.
So he won. Beat who?
He's going to be our chair of the delegation.
And why aren't you?
Why would I want to? I respect. We all voted for Corey
Okay.
because Corey's the manager of Donald Trump. He'll be the one that gets up
What
and
do
says
you mean he's the manager of Donald Trump?
he's Donald's campaign manager from Windham, New Hampshire. He's the number
For
one
New
guy.
Hampshire.
No, for Donald Trump nationally. He's from Windham, New Hampshire. Corey Lewandowski.
He's from New Hampshire.
What don't you understand? You might want me to say it slower.
Yeah, slower.
He's
No.
from Windham, New Hampshire. Corey Lewandowski. He's a great guy. He is the national campaign manager for Donald Trump.
How could New Hampshire do so many bad things?
Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, a lot of people from New Hampshire are all around the country working for Trump campaign.
Really?
You know that?
Who?
Oh, you got Danny Telly. You got Joshua Whitehouse.
Danny Telly?
Yeah, Italian kid.
Okay.
You got Joshua Whitehouse. You got Fred Doucette. There's a few more. You got Matt Sipiowski, all from New Hampshire. A few more, but I can't think of the names. But yeah, they did such a good job here in New Hampshire. They took them.
Have you noticed since Donald Trump has won that he's stopped the rhetoric?
That's not
Slowed
rhetoric.
it down.
That's freedom of speech. You see, you're so used to being politically correct, worried about hurting somebody's feelings.
Excuse me. Did you hear me?
You call it rhetoric. I don't think it's rhetoric.
Excuse me.
I did hear you.
Excuse me.
I did hear the garbage
Has
you
he
said.
calmed
No,
down a little?
No, he's not. He's going to be himself. He's going to continue
Excuse
to be
me.
Donald Trump.
Excuse me. He's going to be himself.
Yeah.
And that night, after what he said about Cruz and what Cruz said about him,
Yeah.
he was polite to Cruz?
Whether it was polite
Is
or not.
that bringing down
whether it was,
the heat?
How about Hillary and
We're talking
Sanders?
about Cruz.
How about
If
Hillary
you
and
wanna
Bernie?
talk about them, we will.
Bernie said Hillary is not even
The-
qualified to
the
be president. She
question-
lacks judgment.
Okay,
Sanders said that.
Will you please answer the question?
Oh, I can't
then
bring
we'll,
up Democrats.
We'll go to Hillary.
You could keep going
We'll
after
go to
me.
Hillary.
You
I'm
know.
not going after
Yeah,
you.
you are.
I'm asking you questions
And I give
where,
you an answer,
where
and
it's
you-
really
and
simple.
you don't get it.
Yes, he has to become more political.
No, he
has
does
to be
not.
more professional.
You know something?
Is that professional what he's doing? How he's doing it?
Yes, yes, it is. It depends on whose interpretation of professionalism. Is it professional Hillary Clinton barking like a dog? Is that professional?
Oh.
Is that presidential? Give it a break. You guys pick and choose. You attack. You live in glass houses. Don't damn well throw no stones. We have a First Amendment, freedom of speech. They want political correctness. As far as I'm concerned, political correctness is dead. If you don't like what I say, don't listen. Walk away.
Will you stop it?
But it's the Constitution.
For God's sakes, we're sitting here between me. You're not talking to 80,000 people.
No, but I want to make sure.
Why don't you be who you are?
It's going to be played.
All
in
of
my
a
district.
sudden, he's with Trump. Trump wins, and he's this high. Come down, please. You go any higher inside your head, you're going to need an oxygen mask.
If you Democrats didn't have those super delegates that stacked the deck for a rigged system, Bernie Sanders would probably be your candidate.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly,
Yeah.
your man has been calling the system of how it's run is so criminal
He
and
has.
corrupt.
No, on both sides.
Boy,
Hey, on both sides.
it's certainly working for
Because
him now, isn't it?
Do you know something? Listen to me for a second.
Yeah.
For many years, people like myself, I grew up into politics, okay? Being a Democrat.
Don't repeat
No, listen
yourself.
to me.
Go ahead.
Okay, I grew up into politics. Never, ever in my lifetime of working many candidates, presidential candidates, have I ever, tracked the delegates. Never did I have any clue what other states have done. Many of us were like that, clueless on what other states do and where these unbound delegates come from and everything. Now, Donald Trump and Bernie Sanders both now opened up the eyes to the American people. I believe in the delegate system. What I don't believe in is unbound stuff. These super delegates, that protects the party.
Yeah, hold on a second again. There are people who were against Trump. When Trump won their cities, the gentleman that I listened to, who was not for Trump, said, "This is how my constituency voted. This is what my constituency wants. I don't like Trump, but they do. They voted me in. I'm voting for Trump." That's what he said. So, all right.
Okay, now, all these people that are saying they're not going to support Trump, they're going to have to look deep in their heart and say, if I don't support Trump, I get Hillary.
I hope so.
Okay, you hope so.
We've been waiting for that.
You Democrats are so blinded because you don't even, what's going on with the money from, don't you care about all these millions and millions of dollars coming into this foundation from overseas? Don't you care about that?
Everybody
Why?
happens.
No, that's
because
not
around
true.
the world, even Reagan took money from China. In
Okay,
fact,
here
the
we
only
go.
speech he made was about $1 or $2 million in China.
Yeah, okay.
So,
Yeah.
which is certainly a hell of a lot more than
But
what
you don't
Hillary
see
got.
a conflict of interest. She was Secretary of State from countries she was working with. Money was coming into her foundation.
By,
you don't see
by the way, let's,
You don't see that
let's,
as a
let's
conflict?
make it really clear so people understand.
Yeah.
If you were a Secretary of State
Okay.
or you're in the government,
Right.
you can make as many speeches as you want. You cannot take money.
Right. Okay.
Favors,
Now,
maybe
do
a hotel,
do you think-
maybe meals.
Do you think
but
that
no
she
more
should?
than that.
You
So,
think-
are you saying that she took money when she was a Secretary of State?
no, I'm not saying that.
You're saying she
I'm
took
saying,
it after.
No, I'm saying she didn't. Her foundation did.
Okay, so
Her
the
foundation
so
took money.
after she was out, people gave money
Then
to the
for
foundation.
speeches. No. While she was there as Secretary of State, people were dumping money into the foundation.
No, not her foundation.
Her husband's foundation.
Who was who?
Her husband.
Who was who?
Her president.
Her president?
Yeah, her
She has a
president.
whole president
Yeah,
for
yeah.
herself.
Her president.
All right. Okay. All right. I just want to.
You hate the truth, but yet you guys, you Democrats, turn your eyes on
Look,
this.
you know,
I don't believe this.
I have never met a person in my entire life I'm trying to be nice to, and he's being a jerk.
Hey, let me
You're
ask
being
you
a
one
jerk.
question.
He's a jerk.
Hey, let me ask one question before. Hey, let me
you
ask
know,
you a question.
yeah,
I want to ask you a question.
Go ahead. There we go.
Do you think that Hillary should release her speeches that she gave at, the New York Times?
Absolutely not.
Why not?
Why should she? Tell me why.
Why? Because I think she's saying one thing, And I think Bernie Sanders is right.
No.
I think Bernie Sanders
wait.
is right
Oh,
on
wait,
the Wall
wait,
Street
wait.
speeches.
Wait a minute. Hold on. It was Trump.
No,
Hold on.
Bernie
It was
Sanders.
Trump who kept this going on regarding the birth
no, that was Hillary
certificate.
Clinton. Hillary Clinton started it. Clinton started it. You're wrong. You're wrong. It was Hillary Clinton.
I'll tell you, this is the Twilight Zone.
You telling me I'm
We
wrong? Are you
need-
telling me I'm wrong?
we need
Wait,
money.
are
Yes, I'm telling you you're
that
wrong.
Do a Google search on Hillary Clinton under the birther.
Please.
She went after Obama when they ran against each other. She was the one that started the birther.
You know something.
Not Trump.
You know something.
No.
I really love you.
You can't tell the truth.
But you're sometimes, and I really love you.
Trust but verify.
But sometimes you're as crazier than a kook. Now I got some music for you. This is for you. All right.
There he goes because you don't want to hear. See, they
No,
don't
no,
want
no,
to hear
no,
the
no.
truth.
No. This is for you.
You hate to hear
No,
the
no,
truth.
no. I'm trying to be nice to you. This is for you.
Don't be nice
and
to
this
me.
is not.
I don't
This
want
is
you
not
to be
funny.
nice to me.
This is not funny.
Okay.
Okay. This is not.
All
You
right.
ready?
Go ahead. I don't want you to be nice to me.
And can you pick it up in the? Go ahead. This is for El Baldessaro. This is for El Baldessaro.
I wonder if they'll play that when I go to the inauguration.
Oh, wait a minute. No, this is congratulations. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Ready?
Okay, you just wasted when we could be talking
No,
about
no.
issues
No.
like
This
drugs
is for you.
and things
This
like
is
that
for you.
that face the people
This
here
is
in
for you.
New Hampshire. But I don't want that.
Well, you
I'd rather
don't
talk
want
about what people want to listen
No.
to.
Hold on. I think people like this.
I don't think
You know
so.
what this is? You know this theme song of what?
Is that Star Wars, bull?
This stuff. All right. I'd shut this off if I could. This is 2001, the movie from 2001. And I think anybody out there,
You feel better now?
well, I actually did this for you. I thought you would like it.
No, I don't.
That's a congratulations.
Because I don't need a
How do people
congratulations.
get in touch with you?
Well, very simple. www.albaldessaro.com. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Facebook. I'm on LinkedIn. Or you can call me at 425-6997. Or you can stop by my house, 41 Hall Road in Londonderry.
And ladies and gentlemen, if you want to send him a message, you get a balloon, put helium in it because his head is so far out of this building.
He's just mad because my candidate is the nominee, and his candidate is barely beating the socialist.
Well, I want to end this by this. I want people to know something. I don't agree in your politics,
And I don't agree with yours.
but I appreciate what you do.
Oh, okay.
I really. Okay, he's going to hit me. Hit verse and verify.
Yeah.
All right, okay. I just want to tell you that I do appreciate what you have done. I don't necessarily agree with it, especially when it comes to the issues. I'm from the Vietnam era. You're a couple wars. All right, I'm a little older than you. And I really
I'm the Vietnam era too, by the way,
appreciate
75.
that what you have been doing for the vets, because I didn't go for physical reasons. All right, I had cancer.
No,
I had
retarded.
in brain. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ken Gidge. This has been the Art of Politics, the only show of its type. You can go to gidgeworld.com. You can call me at 864-9332. This is my good
What's your
buddy,
address?
Al
What's your address?
Baldessaro.
Give me your address.
22 Hayden Street right here in Nashua. Vote for Hillary.
Fiction, fact. Donald Trump.
The preceding program was provided by an independent producer solely responsible for its content. The opinions expressed do not necessarily represent the views of this station, its staff, board of directors, or underwriters.